Right, everyone. WeaponCollector here, and on time for once, or maybe we'll leave 1 minute late. Right, yeah, I'll just wait for some people to get on, and then we'll have a little chat. Talk about whatever you want within reason. You know me. If you're regular to these streams, you should know what we talk about, what we don't by now. Try to keep it light. So yeah, as I say, I'll just wait for some people to join. They probably will wait for me to join in about 5 minutes because I'm always late. Right, I'll tell you what. I'll put the right. Hi man, how you doing, mate? You right? I'll put the exclamation mark support thing in. All right, Persia, you're right, Lord Flash up. Right, there are people on. So, if you ever wanted to support this channel, there's ways to do it. I'm just going to put an ad on while I set the stream up how I want it. All right. So, exclamation mark support should bring up a link to coffee.com. That way you can support the channel. You don't have to, but if you do, it massively helps out. So this is just giving me an opportunity to set the stream up. So, right, I'll be back in about 30 seconds. Let me just put this ad on. Is that the one? Right, back. So who's on? Lord Flashlight said, show feet. Closest you'll get is a dirty old trainer, mate. Right, hang on. Right, I dare you to go on OnlyFans. Go and search. Let me just find an any general OnlyFans link. Let me think. Click on that and see what happens. Tell me what happens when you click that. Although that may be the wrong one, but that is one. Just signed in with the wrong thing there. I'm extremely tired at the minute, by the way. I'll wake up once I've had my coffee. But yeah. Peugeot City wants Bob's and Virgin. Did I say hello, Rich? You right, mate? Click that link. Tell me what happens. And it's not a trick. Just click it. I see no one's doing it. Click the link. See where it goes. It is not a trick. It is not a trap. Do you know what, Lord Flasher? I will actually put some content on there soon. I've got a really good idea. Because obviously people don't all put porn stuff on there essentially. You know what I mean? What I might do, I won't tell you, but I might actually put some content on there and see if I can make some money out of it. The only thing is, the thing that makes it difficult to be able to earn any money on OnlyFans, you have to prove your identity by holding up your driving license to a live camera, getting them to take a picture of it, and then you have to do another picture with you holding it next to you. If your camera can't focus in on the card, which mine can't, I couldn't do it. That's because he's air up my ducks. And also, that's a good job, mate. Crypto, you right, mate? So yes, I have actually got an OnlyFans account now. Iron Man said, I was off the booze for a couple of weeks, but last night I bought 10 cans of Stella and woke up this morning feeling rough as badgers. Stella don't agree with me anymore. You know what? Last time I drank some Stella, I wasn't too bad on it. Because normally beer and that does fucking kill me off for hangovers. Yeah, give you a bad one, did it? Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I haven't had a really bad one for quite a while. Yeah, I've got off luckily, like the last couple of times drinking only Stella. Richard said, what you linking, Mike? Better not be skinless women takes pinhead to the hilt. Or any other of your porn browsing history. Click it, Rich. Click it, I dare you. Click this. Click this. I dare you to click it. Crit said he had a smashing day. He certainly did. Smashing some bricks. Nice one, mate. Yeah. Good job on that. Yeah, from what I can tell, those was some proper, pretty solid paving bricks. So they was probably stronger than your standard house brick. So yeah, you did good. I'll join in on that eventually. The problem is though, because of my bad side, it's probably going to be ages till I can join in. I don't want every time I do anything like that, that brings it all back. Iron Man said I had a couple of paracetamol, some food, felt better after, but tired. Well, that's reasonable then, isn't it? Yeah, because some hangovers you don't matter what you do, does it? Yeah, that bloody OnlyFans. I'm confused now if that's the right account because I just quickly signed into that with my bloody Google account, but I think that is the right one. Come up with WeaponCollector, didn't it? Actually, I don't think that is the right one. Let me check my fucking bookmarks. I fucked up today and accidentally deleted a whole folder of bookmarks. I can't get them back now. No, it's not on there. Fuck knows, but there you go. So I thought I'd put a background picture on. Let me see if I'm following anyone. I'm sure I followed someone. Following empty. Fuck knows. There you go. It's on there. Click it. Click it, Lewis. See where it takes you. I promise you it's not a trap or a trick. Persia said, yeah, Crypto, a brick smashing day. Darren, you right, mate? How are you? Zed, you right? How are you? Mother, how you doing? Go on, click the link. Click the link. See where it takes you. Yeah. Click it. See where it takes you. Too frightened. I promise you, Lewis, you can trust me. You can trust me. I would not let you go somewhere bad. Go on, click it. It's what everybody's been asking for. I'm good, Darren. I'm just really tired at the minute. But I'll be all right. I'm not like I don't know what it is. I don't reckon I'm sleeping properly at the minute. It's all right though. I'll have my black coffee. Wake me up in a minute. Cryptid, my new video editing software has been working well. Yeah, I noticed you've done a bit of editing today. Couple of extra clips and some music on. Yeah, good work, mate. You right, Liam? How you doing, mate? He said, hello, we'll be on for a short bit. Very busy at work. You had a hard day at work, have you? Because I know that's why you're not on a lot of the time now. In the evenings, are you on here? Weekend, because you work weekends, don't you? He said, but not really tired. Yeah, I'm knackered tonight, but it may be because I've spent all day, pretty much all day, in the Wendy house, setting up a computer, but stood up doing it, and it's tired me out for some reason. I think I'm not sleeping properly at the minute. So I'm about as heavy as I ever was now. I put on so much fucking weight again. I think it's giving me slight sleep apnea, so I'm not sleeping properly. Richard said, "Oh, probably get a load of gay porn recommendations for clicking on the males, clicking on a male's OnlyFans account." No, you're all right. I don't think it'll go there. No, do you know what I'm going to do? Do you want me to spoil it? I'm actually going to add some content on there if you want to know. I genuinely will add some content on it if I can approve my account for earning money. I've got a good idea because you don't have to put, there's people who do fitness stuff on there, cooking stuff. So it's not all bad, well, it's not all good. No, I'm going to try and set up a creator account, but I can't at the minute because to do a creator account, you have to hold your photo ID up to a live camera, press your button to take a picture of it, and then you have to hold it next to you to take a picture. If it can't focus properly on the camera, you can't do it. This won't focus on it. So if I held that up, you know, it don't really quite focus properly. I tried it. I can't do it in a minute. Iron Man said, Mike, what do you think of Prometheus pellets? I think they have good penetration at close range, but are too light for longer range accuracy. You know what? I've never done long range accuracy with them. I always used to shoot them out of my pistols. But yes, I think they are good. They do penetrate quite deeply, don't they, Iron Man? Because they're harder. Funny thing is, Liam, I got a new webcam coming with autofocus. So when that comes, I'm going to try it then. And I'll see if they'll allow me to do a creator account. And then I'm going to put some content on there. Stuff that I can't get chucked off for either. Because every time I go to any website, I always get chucked off nowadays. A lot of websites don't, not new websites, but when you make new accounts to websites, they don't seem to like anything weapon related. Dan said, your fan page is blank, Mike. I can't put nothing on there yet. I'll be honest with you, I suspect I've actually accidentally signed into the wrong account. I think I made a WeaponCollector account as a joke the other day. And then I think I've just signed in. I've just signed in with my Google account. So it'll come up as WeaponCollector anyway. So I don't know. I'm sure I put a banner on there, like a black background picture. It don't matter anyway. Dan, how you doing, mate? Yeah, nice and early today. Nice and early. Yeah, I'm good. A little bit tired. Zed said I watched that Wet House documentary. Did you? What was it like? I might watch it one day. Liam said you tried testing it with different lights. So some webcams are a bit funny with lights. I might try that. But yeah, I have got a new webcam coming Monday. Autofocus. It's that one you've got. You know, the C920 or whatever. Or you did have. I can't remember if you still use that one. I've got a C920 coming or whatever it is. Mother said, did you buy what you needed? I did, mate. Thank you. Yes, I did. I bought the C920 camera, a PC monitor for the Wendy house, which also required some speakers, a mouse, and a keyboard. Bought all of that. So that will now mean better webcam in here. This one can go in the Wendy house, summer house, and then I'll be able to live stream from StreamYard in there as well. Because I can stream on my phone from the Wendy house, but it's shit. Yeah, that's it, Liam, the Logitech one. Yeah, that's it. The one you got, I think, or you did have, didn't you? You still use that one? Saying you're right, mate. Sorry, if I'm missing anyone's comments, I'm quite tired at the minute. I'll wake up once I've had a coffee. Crypto, it'll be fun for you to make a walking stick with a trailer hitch ball attached. Do you know what? Crypto, I'm up for that. I'll do that. I would like to make one of those. I won't be able to do the test with it though, because it's just too dangerous for me in a minute. But yeah, I'm up for making one of those if I can get one. Yeah, I couldn't remember if you've got a new webcam, Liam. And he said, yeah, I'll still use it, hence the dead pixels. Yeah, I couldn't remember if you've got a new one. Mother said, don't forget the bodkins. Oh, yes, I've still got a bit of money left. I didn't spend it. Also, yes. Right, now you've reminded me of that. I'll do that, mate. Yeah, I forgot about the bodkin tips, actually. Yeah, I had actually forgot about those. You know what? I'd never noticed, Liam. Right, what was it? Oh, yeah, Go Gun bodkin tips. Let me write that down. I accidentally turned the light on a fucking tool, on a pen. Can't find my pens. Go Gun bodkins. Yeah, so I spent all day setting that up, and I know that you'd think that's just plugging it in, but I had to I needed to set the computer up so that it doesn't matter if other people use it. Hence why I accidentally deleted one of my fucking folders of bookmarks today. But I went onto Chrome, deleted a whole folder of bookmarks, not realizing that if I delete it off of Chrome, it deletes it off of this fucking browser on here as well as the one out there. I don't know why it does that. So yeah, I've deleted bookmarks off of another computer, and they've taken them off this one as well. 83 Air Gunner, you right, mate? Timbo, you right, mate? And he said, do you know what? It's fine now. Yeah. You know, you said when I said bad wrist, you said straight away you had a dirty joke in your head. As soon as I said it, I thought the same thing. Yeah, I don't know what that was. It's completely gone again now. I suspect I'm getting trapped nerves. I may be getting something like carpal tunnel or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's gone again now. Brief fire said, Mike, would an SMK break barrel air pistol be humane enough to shoot rats in a cage? Depending what one, yes. Yeah, the SMK XS32 is 5 foot-pound. That would definitely, yeah. Well, Dan said, what have you been up to? Yeah, just putting an old computer in the Wendy house so I can stream from out there better than on the phone. Zed said, I suggest you watch the Wet Ass, Mike. I suspect you're a bit Willy the Wig when you're rat-assed. Is that one of the people in it? Is it? Is Willy the Wig? So I'll have a look. I will watch it eventually. It just depends what mood I'm in. ST, right, mate? He said, "Oh, you're getting drunk tonight." No. Oh, and he's dead, is he? Crypto said you can buy Trailer Hitch ball from the hardware store for cheap, mate. Yeah, I'll have to look. I don't know how cheap they'd be over here, but I imagine they would be. But the problem is, I don't know. Let me look it up. I can't. Let me just look because you get your what's that piping called? You get black. They call it, what is it? Black iron pipe or something. That's not so common over here, though. I don't think. Let me look. I know you can get it. Yes, all right. Yeah, black cast iron pipe fittings. Yes, you can. All right, mate. Yeah, you can get all that stuff over here. I'll show you quickly. Might as well use the old share thing while we got the chance. Chrome tab, black iron pipe. I think that's what you call it, isn't it? So yeah. All right, I could probably buy the parts reasonably easy then. Yeah, I read that, didn't I? 83 Air Gun said to Crypto, Mace looks good. Going to watch the challenge later on. I'll give it a watch one day. I said I just got to be, because the problem is, as I said, this current week I've had some weird anxiety thing, very bad weird anxiety hangover sort of thing, and that lasted all week basically. So the last thing I need is things like that at the minute. Dan said, "Are you going to start sharing films on stream so we can watch it with you, mate?" I've seen you testing it on another. Yes, I don't. Look, I can't promise definitely when, because I know someone's going to say to me, "Are we watching a film tomorrow, Mike?" So eventually we will, but I don't know when. Because the one thing is, I quite often like a Sunday out I have as my day of doing fuck all, as in no internet really, apart from just a little bit of light browsing. You know what I mean? Although sometimes I do put videos on, but Sundays would be about the only days to do it. But I think, yeah, I would like to do it. I think it'd be quite good. Mother said, "What do you need to do in order to get a 2.2 pistol? Go on Pal Packs, order it, pay for it. You have to pay 20 quid postage, and then the the registered firearms dealer will just bring it to your door. Show them ID, done." But it would be illegal for me. I couldn't sell it to anyone. Unless face to face. It has to be done face to face, put it that way. That's why a registered firearms dealer has to do it, I think. But it has to be face to face, yeah, to sell them now. Tactical said, evening everyone. Sorry, I was playing a game and to get to a save point. Nice one. Says that the worst thing about it was I got interested in the subject and did some research, which I had. Right. What you looked up? Did you look up the people in that or something? I'll be honest, I probably will if I watch it. Yeah, I have to be in the right mood for things. You know what I'm like. I even have to be in the mood for certain films nowadays. I am gonna watch this tonight though. I've even put it in the fucking PlayStation 4 to make sure I watch it. As soon as this finishes, whack that on. But I should be up quite late tonight. Yeah, what are you playing, Tactical? Crypto said for a walking stick, you just want the trailer hitch bolt and an attachment pipe fitting, epoxy, and metal drill screws, and shovel handle. Yeah, good idea, mate. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing what you did. I wouldn't mind just doing a proper iron, trailer ball hitching an iron mace sort of thing. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. Oh, he said, worst bit was Anita, the one with no teeth. She went to rehab and got clean. She went back to drink and died. Yeah. Yeah, that's terrible, isn't it? Yeah. See, I could watch it. See, as I said, depends what mood I'm in at the time. But when Louis Theroux did his drinking thing, I watched Louis Theroux's drinking thing. That was reasonably interesting. And it didn't. I don't know. It just depends what mood I'm in, because I can just tell that what's it called, the Wet House. Within 2 minutes of it, you can tell that's going to be bleak as fuck. You can just tell, especially considering how that's quite a rare thing, as well, isn't it? A sort of whatever it is where they're all allowed to still drink as well. So there's going to be a lot of proper drunken. Well, I may be wrong, but I can imagine what I think that's going to be like to watch. And I have to be in the right sort of mood for things. Anything I got a Tale of Two Sisters sounds like some kind of trans porno. That's sake. Zad said, well, I checked up on some of them. The woman who made the thing gave up some info. But there's other reasons I wish I hadn't. All right. I don't want to ask, in a way. Sold some stuff tonight and yesterday. So I sold a set of broadheads, a bayonet, and a quiver. So yeah, I can invest that into a bit more stuff to sell, if you know what I mean. So I bought some kydex, some more aluminium bolts, some more broadheads, some stamps, and 30 mounts. Yes, that was the one problem. Did you hear me say this yesterday, Tactical? Mother said, I've heard you can't stream 1080p on StreamYard. Yes. That's, I don't think it's going to make that much difference anyway, but it'd be worth having a better camera that's 1080p and has autofocus anyway. Because the issue with this camera, it doesn't autofocus. So if you want to show anything close up, look, it won't fucking read it, so you can't. So it'll make things better anyway. And also, if I do because I can't always do StreamYard anyway. You can only do StreamYard for 20 hours a month. I often go over that. So normal streams I can do 1080p, but yeah, it'll make a difference anyway, Mother. Just said, by the way, Mike, if your skin starts to go yellow, hurry up and say goodbye to all of us in your family. No, I know that one anyway. Yeah, exactly. Dan said, have you been working this show like a little bit, just making the odd quivers and bayonets and stuff like that? Yeah. No, I know, but you go, yeah, if your liver's failing, you go yellow, don't you? Is your liver, isn't it? Crypto, to be honest, Mike, with the mace, that mace is almost as heavy as a sledgehammer. Not good for your shoulder. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. That's a good point. slingshot. Yeah. Maybe I'll make something lighter. Richard said, not done much. Still waiting on a compressor to arrive. Did remember to use your link. Thank you, Rich. I need to. Was that the eBay links? I must check the eBay links. I don't think it's an issue, but I've been getting eBay constantly keeps sending me messages saying you need to change your links because we're changing them, and it keeps saying about these very specific links. I'm sure I don't use. So I'll check in a few days. If it looks like nothing's coming through, I'll have to change them, which ain't too bad. Mother said, "Did you send a message to the dude with the crossbow?" I did. He's got my address, and he's seen the. He hadn't replied, but he hearted the comment, so he's seen it and acknowledged it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm reading other comments here. It's putting me off slightly, but yes. So yeah, he's not given me his address to send his stuff, but yeah. Yeah. I'll be honest, Zed. I know I appreciate the concern, but yeah, if you work it out, them blokes drinking 9 cans of 9% a day, they're actually drinking. That's 36 units a day they're drinking. That's probably what I drink on a weekend. So that's excessive, but I don't drink. I don't think I ever drink more than. I would say I do drink 36 units sometimes, but yeah, a 9% can. It's 4 units. So 9, 18, 27, 36. That's 36 units a day. What's that times 7? What's 36 times 7? So that's over 230 units a week they're drinking. But yeah, I'm not, but no, I know what can happen if you binge drink and all that. You know what I mean? You can still get serious illnesses and liver failure from binge drinking. Don't worry, it crosses my mind. Says 25 on mine. Iron Man said, Mike also eats a decent meal. Alcoholics rarely eat. Crypto said, I know, but not now. He is something in common with Michael J. Fox. So I'm getting confused. There's a lot of not weird comments, but there's a lot of disjointed conversations going on that are confusing me. E Honda, how you doing, mate? You all right? Mother said, a good day for me is a day with a dead pigeon. But yeah, 9 cans of 9%. That's 36 units a day times 7, 210 units a week. I do, 30 every couple of weeks. But I'm not saying that's good though. Now, one thing I would say though, Zed, I don't drink a 1 litre one. I drink a 70 CL one. Yeah, I'll be honest with you there. Not a litre. I don't drink a litre. I drink a 700 ml one, which is 26 units. Yeah. But I know, yeah. No, I don't drink a litre of it. Yeah, it's not the big bottle. It's the the 700 ml one. Yeah, because even I would think a litre at a time is a bit fucking much for over 40 units. No, 77, the 700 ml ones I drink. But I have tried to cut down now. It was keep putting doubles in. Timber said, geez, even when I was drinking a lot, 2 cans of 9% do the job. Oh, exactly. That's it. He hunted. I bought a Lee Enfield just because. Oh, you told me last time you was on. Nice one, mate. How old is it? What's the age on it? I appreciate the concern, put it that way. But I do try to that is why because I don't drink every week. I promise you that I don't drink every week. And I know even then it's still a lot. But yeah. That's World War One. Nice one. Dan said I used to drink a 1 litre of vodka on its own when I was in my teens. Oh, it's gone a little bit quiet. Let's put an ad on. If anyone wants to support me, this is how you can. You just have to put the word !support in the chat and the link will come up. Or just look in the description. Crypta, what are you going to join in with the shooting competition anyway? I'm curious, or are you going to surprise me? I know you said you're still going to join in. I just wondered, what you thinking of joining in with? Oh, who was that? Someone was talking about Parkinson's a minute ago. Oh, Ozzy Osbourne has done well to last as long as he has, to be honest. Oh, I know, but not now. He has something in common with Michael J. Fox. Oh, Parkinson's, yeah. Oh, you're a Revolver. All right. What targets are you going to use? Tactical said Saturday night and no alcohol. It's just eating 3 fried eggs. Next to a cola of a gummy bear. Fuck you know. Mr. Work said I was doing 500 ml of rum or whiskey during lockdown. Yeah, it's a lot. Oh, every day. Yeah, that's a lot every day. That'd be getting on for probably 20 units a day. So 140 a week, probably. Yeah, I think what you're supposed to do. What's the units a week? What's the recommended? Oh yeah, your diamond targets. Recommended units a week. Fuck me, that's laughable. Have a guess what the recommended units per week are. Yeah, most people would do more than that, surely. You can tell it ain't a lot by the way I laughed. If I'm right. Do you know what it's supposed to be? The recommended weekly, is it daily or weekly? Yeah, 14 units. Iron Man said, Mike, would you quit drinking altogether for 500 grand? Possibly. I'm not sure. Because you think it's a big part of your life, but, you know, I did stop for 6 years and I never missed it when I did. Dan said, the problem I think with vodka is that you can't taste it, so you add more. Yeah, that's my issue was I have started drinking less now. Now I've made an effort to do it. And the last time I did drink, this weekend, I don't know how much I drank anyway because I was drinking lots of different things. But the last time I had an actual 70 cl bottle of vodka, I was doing small actual shots each time, and I did actually have about that much left the next day. what I was doing when I was drinking fucking shitloads, I was pouring one of those as a shot. That's a fucking double. That's a shot. Yeah, and I was just unaware that I was probably doing trebles. Now I'm actually sticking to doing actual singles. I do drink less now. Singh said, Mike, why did YouTube demonetize you? Yeah, I'll tell you what, he said, as there's loads of weapon sounds. It wasn't anything to do with weapons. It was I was unaware that this was a problem or could be an issue. And there was a bloke who used to go on about, he'd say to people, before you leave, don't forget to click the ads. And I'm not saying that now, YouTube. I ain't monetized anyway. Yeah, and because of that, that's going really against our AdSense rules, so they shut you down. But anyway, changing the subject, has anyone else noticed that all the tactical slip joints are out of stock? I haven't noticed that, Zed, but no, I'll have a look. 14 units is right. Funky said, I've been drinking. Don't take the piss. Oh. You're right, mate. How you doing? Dad said you were drinking lots of different things. You fool. You should never mix your drinks. Exactly. I have to play it now.
Bloody fool. You should never mix your drinks.
But yeah, when I do that, I'm more unaware of, I'm less aware of how much I'm drinking. But yeah, last time I had an actual bottle of vodka and tonic, I did have about that much left afterwards, as long as I'm doing normal shots. That was the problem, and I've stopped it now. I don't use that big glass anymore. Little Pig said, I haven't had a drink since before lockdown. I never like drinking at home for some reason. Rick said, I'm a carp angler and drink 18 beers on a night session, 3 sessions a week. That's quite a lot. That'd be about 36 units at least a night. So that's getting on for about 100 units a week. Timber said, I went to drinking singles. After a couple, I couldn't be bothered to get another. That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm actually going to show that comment. Tat says, "Fuck's sake! Is this a chat stream or an intervention?" I think Zed is guilt tripping me. Or not. That's the wrong word. But he's making sure there's something seeded in my brain, and it is now, Zed. I'll be honest with you. It's been a thing that I'm always aware of anyway. I mean, you know. Mother said, what do you think about the Daisy Model 25? Is that the pump one? Yeah, I like that. I don't think you can get that over here though, from what I can see. Yeah, is that the one, the pump one? Yeah, Electro's got one of those. It's a pump Daisy. Yeah, quite like that. But yeah, I looked into those. I don't think you can get them over here. Singh said, drinking is a problem if the next day you have the shakes next morning. Yeah, and only drink it. Well, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, no, tactical. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, it's a genuine concern from Zed. I know that. Yeah. Now I can tell. But no, you'll be surprised. I am aware of these things, and I do think about them myself. The problem is, it still don't stop you. Dan said, I've got when I was younger, they took me to loads of places. Dan said, I've got a great film for you to watch, Mike. The World's End. You know what? I need to watch those. That's Edgar Wright's films with Nick Frost and that. That's the only one I haven't seen. Is that the one? That's it. It started with me saying I'd watched a documentary that got recommended last night. Lol. Funky said the industrial-sized wheelie bins in one of the car parks here are always full of alcohol bottles. Drinking is a real problem now, especially since the COVID thing. Yeah, since everyone's been indoors. Yeah, I know what you mean. Got quiet again. There's 27 people. I'm all talking. I'm slightly tired tonight, so I'm struggling to I say no one's talking. I should be keeping the conversation going, but Mother said, "Do you like cartoon movies? Cartoon? Yeah, like animation. Yeah. I like animations. Yeah, I've got what have I got animated? I've got Ghost in the Shell, Akira. Yeah, I quite like manga films, as in the production company that released films under the manga license. Because people will say manga is the comic. But yeah, there was a load of films brought out in the 90s, as in these are Tartan Asian Extreme. There was a load that came out as manga, which was anime. Yeah, I do. I quite like films like that. Yeah. Tactical said, I hear old Growl is back tonight. Yeah, Fist of the North Star's good. That's all this abuse I'm getting tonight. Come on, man. Doing my heads in. Doing my heads in, both of them. Can't even find the video now.
I'll have to take this abuse much longer.
Right, where am I? Funky said, been talking about the Gerber BMF knife on Instagram earlier. Wish I had one. Who has one? What do you think? I haven't got one of them. Let me look that up. There was, I don't know. I'll have a look quickly. Is it a Rambo-looking knife? As you'd call it. Is it that one, Funky? That's sad. Where is he? And he said, anyway, Mike, if you do turn yellow and die, can I have your crossbows? Sadly, probably not, because my brothers would want them first. If there's any left afterwards, then you can have sort of 4th or 5th dibs on them. That don't really help, does it? Dan said, do you like Bruce Lee films? Yeah, I've got all the Bruce Lee films. I'll tell you what, I used to prefer them more than I do now, if that makes sense. I do like Bruce Lee films. They're quite good bit of escapism. Yeah. But I used to be into them more before. I think they're all right now. But yeah, they're good. They're entertaining. I'll do that in a second, Crypto. 83 again, and Mike, the shops here in the UK stock the Spartan lock knives. I'm not sure, mate. What ones are they? Not cold steel Spartan, something else, do you mean? Or is that what you mean? Folding knives, Spartan blades. You'd have to be a bit more specific, I reckon, Luke. I'm not sure. Right, Crypto wants me to show you all the Honshu. Which Honshu do you want me to show? Toothpick. Yeah, I can go even better. I can go even better.
Hello, this is Slingshot Warrior.
Who's that? Who's that?
And it's finally here.
Who's that?
My Honshu
Whichever fucking way it is.
Honshin toothpick. With leather sheath. Start with the sheath, I guess. Art classic. Also got old pistol grip. Like the old diamond pistol grip. It's got this oh yeah, it's got the
I recognise that bloke. I didn't know it was there. The cold steel was. I'll tell you what. Ain't figure. I'm not sure. It might be worth looking on. Go and have a look on Henny Haynes. They've normally got quite a few good. If you're gonna get it, Henny Haynes would probably have it. Rick, and he said, bought my missus a mood ring the other day. Found out when she's in a good mood, it goes green. When she's in a bad mood, it leaves a red imprint on my forehead. Fuck's sake. Yeah, ribbed for her pleasure, exactly. Peach, you better search this, mate. Click this link. That's it. Who the fuck's that ugly bugger? He looks like someone who'd get the shits really badly. Fuck's sake. Joe, you right, mate? Grip said the Honshu Bowie is awesome. Yes, nice. It's nice. Let me have a look how much the Honshu's over here. You could get it at one point. Well, not at one point. You can get it, but it's a little bit expensive over here. 90 quid over here. I'm going to put some content on there soon when I can prove my ID. Timbo said, I genuinely bought a knife by Rough Rider called the French Tickler. Yeah, I keep seeing, because to us, that's, a French Tickler is a fucking condom in it. I don't know if that's the same in America, because I said to Electro about it. Electro's got a French Tickler, and I said to him, a French Tickler's condom. There's a condom in it. Yeah, a ribbed condom. There you go. Yeah. Dictionary, the first thing that comes up. Just to prove it to you. Can you see that? I would zoom in, but I can't. Tactical said, WC, are you shaving your hairy ass before you do OnlyFans? Or are you going au natural? No shaving involved at all, mate. So, yeah. Apart from my head. Top Hat Man said, what have you been up to today, Mike? Just setting up a computer in the summer house, Wendy house thing. He did know what French Tickler was then. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether he did or not. Yeah. Yeah, that cracked me up, French Tickler being a fucking, the name of a bloody knife. Then Rough Rider don't sound much better anyway, does it? The Rough Rider French Tickler. Yeah, not a lot today. Most of my day has been stood about. It's an old computer, but just setting one up in the summer house so that I can stream from out there, but on StreamYard as well potentially. With a better camera, it'll be this camera, wired internet. So it'll just be better because when I use my phone, it's shit. I have to have a laptop that's crap. It's just really awkward. So yeah, I got donated some money recently. The person in the chat called your mother to get a couple of things to improve the channel. So I thought, all right, 1080p camera, which can't be used on StreamYard anyway. But no, it'd be better camera anyway because it's got autofocus and all that kind of stuff. And it can still be used for other things, 1080p. But yeah, fucking StreamYard, you can't stream 1080p unless you pay. I don't really think it makes much difference on a live stream anyway. You don't really need to see much, do you? You can listen to most live streams. So yeah, just doing that really, just because it's not us. You have to stand up to use this computer. Joe said, "What is the value of your collection?" Depends really. What I spent or there's three different things. How much I spent on it, what I could sell it all for if I could sell it, or the actual real price, considering a lot of the stuff I can't legally sell. So, pretty much everything on that board I can't legally sell. They're fucking worthless. But yeah, there's quite a lot of money's been spent on there though, Joe. I don't know. Good, Also, one thing I would mention, because people think, oh, he's always saying he ain't got no money. How the fuck did he buy all that stuff? I've not actually. I think the last 10 years, 15 years, I've probably bought 2 new things myself. Most of the stuff I get is donated or stuff like that, Christmas presents, birthday presents. That's everything on that board. There's nothing been bought on that board for 15 years, probably 10 years. Yeah, don't know, £5,000-7,000 probably. I'm not really sure. Not sure. Also, fuck all. Tactical said, as a kid, I used to ask the French teacher if she had any French letters. That's what I've been so clever. Fuck's sake. Little Pickle said, I got an Opinel number 9 from Henny Haynes today, limited edition of a bellywood handle. Went out of stock as soon as I ordered it. Yeah, I quite like Henny Haynes. They're quite good. 5 to 7 grand maybe, if you include all the stuff I've made. There's quite a few knives I made that I would say I could sell for 50 quid. That probably cost me 10 quid, 15 quid to make. Have I written a will? Why the fuck do you want to know that, Joe? I'm joking here. No, it'll just go what we do, just hand it out to everyone. You know what I mean? There won't be many people who'd want my stuff anyway. Zed said, Mike's whole collection of cold steels for prezzies. Well, someone who didn't have any cold steel this year, last year. Come on, but it has. Yes, it came. From nothing to how many? 4 or 5, 6, wasn't it? Good. Yeah. Crypto said Adam Telegin did an awesome review on the Hontuber. I didn't know that. I didn't know he'd done that. It's quite interesting looking through Adam Telegin's videos, actually. I missed that one, but I often, well, not often, but I've been looking through a lot of Adam's old videos, and his videos were very different before. 8 for air guns. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why, but I think there'll be a witch hunt for Combat Tactical UK after they finished with Vanguard. Possibly, mate. Yeah. Because it surprises me that what they've done to Anglo Arms, it's sickening, really, destroying companies. Well, it's got nothing to do with fucking Anglo Arms. If cunts want to stupid cunts want to make stupid songs mentioning them, and it's annoying, isn't it? Bit like when Blades and Bows shut down. It's a different thing, but pressure from things changing, making companies have to, but at least Anglo Arms are just going to, I think it's great that they're just going to rebrand, carry on, and give them a little fuck you to the fucking government, basically. Because why should they stop selling knives? It's nothing to do with Anglo Arms if people are fucking stabbing each other with them. 8 for air guns. It is sickening, Mike. It winds me up. It does me. It's because it's got nothing to do with Anglo Arms, has it? It shouldn't. Anglo Arms and Prep. The one that got me is I've read some of the articles, and they're bringing Prepper's Shop into it. Do you you know why preppers shops stopped selling Anglo Arms knives? It wasn't purely because Anglo Arms aren't selling them. It's because fucking Prepper Shop got bought into it as well. And I saw these interviews with fucking, well, not interviews, but yeah, going on about Anglo Arms. And then they're mentioning, these journalists are mentioning Prepper's Shop, blaming it on Prepper Shop. Prepper Shop have got brilliant fucking, ID checks and that. And they're not just sending them out to any fucker. Yeah. Bringing Prepper Shop into it. So as it turns out, B&B didn't really need to close. Shame they did. Yeah, I've always thought that. Zed, I thought that. Yeah, shame in it. Maybe he just had enough of it, and because it just keeps getting worse anyway, doesn't it? Top Hat Mounted didn't know Anglo Arms made cheap kitchen knives. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it. I bet you if you added up all of the knife crime, right? This is just a guess, but I bet if you added up every bit of knife crime and then worked out how many knife crime incidents there was with Anglo Arms, it would probably be something like 1% or something. And 99% would be kitchen knives. Timbo says Henny Haynes are out of stock with a lot of knives. Cryptid Mike, could you play Adam Telledin's review of the Honji? But I'll put a little bit of that on. I won't play too much of it, but we'll put a bit on. Depending on how long the video is. If I can find it. What video is it? Is it the double-edged sword test? Will it stick? Honshu Bonshin. Right, let me just get rid of this advert. In this little intro bit, so it stops saying includes paid promotion. No, I think this is the wrong one. Hang on, Cryptid, give me, what's the title of the knife you want me to find on there? Bowie. Let me look up Bowie then. Yeah, what about the Conqueror Bowie versus water bottles? Dimbo said, I emailed DNA Leisure after the Daily Mail article when he said the amount of abuse he's getting frightened him and the DMs refused to print his side of the story. Yeah, that's proper cuntish, isn't it, Timbo? When it's got nothing to do with people like DNA Leisure, Prepper's Shop. That actually fucking disgusts me. What fucking these cunt journalists like. Because how is that acceptable? Printing shit like that and then getting companies and people who are just doing a business a load of fucking abuse. About man, it makes sense that the government are removing knives. They're just jealous knives are sharp, unlike them. Exactly. I'll tell you what it says. It says in this video you are going to see Conqueror Bowie by Honshu. I won't play too much of it because, it's someone else's videos. Right, where am I? We can do a little bit of a review on Adam Sheldon's.
Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Today we are going to test a legendary Bowie.
Get rid of that ad.
This one, it's called Conqueror Bowie. buy a Honshu. Let's see the specifications.
Tactical. Right, that better do, I reckon. That better do. Do you know what, Tactical? I don't reckon it's going to stop tonight. I can hear it myself. I got a lot of fucking gas moving around in me today. Zed said the DM, the Daily Mail where the shits who went after George Bath, double page spread on him, saying he was showing people how to stab through police body armor. That wasn't what he was doing at all. 83 Air Gunner said, you have to feel for the companies, Mike. Some employees could actually be struggling to pay bills. Exactly. I know. It's fucking annoying, isn't it? Burning Sky, how you doing, mate? You're right. Sorry, I was taking a tablet. Tactil's getting fed up of my stomach noises. Maybe I'll raise the mic up for you, just for you, Tactical. Let's raise the mic up so you don't have to listen to it anymore. Actually, ain't going to work properly. No, you're going to have to listen to it. What's I doing? Yeah, I did. Nah, it's all good. I know you're joking anyway. But to be honest, I needed to take a fucking tablet anyway. It's a good reminder. Where was I? Tommy Dawson, I think I've nearly got as many weapons as you, WC. Well, I'll be honest with you. What you can see there is probably a fifth or a seventh of what I've got. I've got a lot more than that. That's just what you can see. Mother said I started to play Data Human Revolution again. What an awesome game. Which one was that? Oh, yeah, I got that one. Yeah, I quite like that one. You know, the newer one, Mankind Divided, I got a certain way through it and then got bored. Well, it was taking ages to do this one fight scene. It's taken so long, I got sort of bored of it. I'm answered, is that booze? What was it? What did you say? What did you say, I'm Did you see some leaflet drop past? Oh, what? No, that's not booze. That's water, if you mean that. Tommy said, I've got the Adder version 2 package too. Got a few rifles recently to add to the collection. Nice one, nice one. Yeah, how much is the Adder 2? Just a lot of money in it. Yeah, I've got the R9, the Adder, and a Redback XR there. Tomcat 2 just there. Horizon Redback just there. And then what you can see, and that box is full of stuff. Yeah. So I've gone a bit quiet now. Lord Flash said, Adder, the money pit, yes. Exactly. I didn't realise, I forgot you was on. Where's that gone? It must have got deleted. Actually, no, there it is. Rip-off tracks from Germany cost me 130 quid extra postage. Fucking hell. Iron Man said I saw her on the donkey in the chambermaid. Fuck's sake. Oh, on top of the one, on top of the 500 quid. Yeah, fucking hell. I was very kindly donated most of the money for my adder. Yeah, about 3/4 of it. Mother said the upgraded magazine for the adder isn't recommended. I'm sure many people have problems with it. Axe, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you on. He said, greetings from the yank to the wank. Nice one. Good to see you on. Steve said, I came to your channel for the exemplary knuckle making. Oh, no, it's all 10 years ago, yeah. If you're in the US, you'd be making serious dollars. It pisses me off your skills aren't used. Nice one, Steve. Yeah, that's proper old school, that is. Yeah, because I don't think I've done them for a good, how long? Quite a while, though, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, shame they changed the laws. Can't even own them now. But yeah, if it ever was an option, I'd probably, that would be what I'd do, you know. Go to America in a state where you can make them and sell them. Yeah, because they do. People, I've seen them on Instagram, people selling them a lot of money as well. A lot of money that I think, fuck me, the prices they fucking charge. You're at the pub for a hard cider, are you? Axe, nice one, mate. No flash. Considering I got the new bag, then bought the tan one, and transferred the parts to the tan one to make it tactical, proves I have no self-control. Tommy said, I make my own bolts, by the way. Cost me a shitload less than them rip-offs. Don't snag. Yeah, that's the issue I had snagging with the bolts. Can be quite dodgy, really, can't it? Well, my stomach's going mad today. Dad said, if you want a decent, inexpensive Bowie, I recommend one of these. All right, let's have a look. I can even show it. Do you know what that's similar to? And since Timbo showed his one, I wanted one, but it's too late now. That's a bit like the that tracker, the Anglar's tracker. There you go. Let's see if I can get the picture up bigger. No. Not a bad price, yeah. Oh, I can do that. Can you still hear me? When it's full screen, can you still hear me? Let me know. So now I think you can, can't you? Yeah, mute mic. Mute screen audio. Yeah, so you can still actually hear me now, can't you? I just wondered. No. No, you can't. Nice. I just wondered because I made me wonder when I go full screen if it stops my audio. Timbo said, love my Anglo-Arms tracker, despite what I said about it in the vid. I'll be honest with you, I like the look of that. I thought, for what that was, that's a nice, because it's a modern looking Bowie, isn't it? I like that knife, that tracker. I would have got one of them if I'd known about it, but I didn't know about it at the time. Bonus Slicer, any thoughts on Advanced Knife, bro? I don't know. No, I don't know who that is. Don't know if I've ever seen him. Yeah, I've never seen him, you know. Or have I? Pretty sure I've heard of him, though. Yeah, no, I've never seen his stuff. I'll have to look into that. Tactical wants a stroke crow. There you go.
Are you not entertained?
starting to wonder if I am going to watch that film tonight now. I might be awake. So it says it's like the Cultural Trailmaster. It's a 10-inch blade. Mine has anyway. Yeah, I like the look of that. What was it, 24 quid, 25 quid? Couple of quid postage probably. Yeah, looks right. I never bought from DNA Leisure, but yeah, I'm assuming they're quite good. More flashes of Russell Crowe after use of salt and whiskey. Fuck's sake. Salt for giving the stroke. Axe said at the last gun and knife show I was at, the guy was selling some gnarly hand forged knives and hawks. Nice one. Nice one. Did you get any? Bernstein said I joined late. What movie you plan on watching? Oh, what tonight? A Tale of Two Sisters. Yeah, this is what I mean with this camera. If you show any sort of writing close up, it does not focus on it. I have seen it before, though. Yeah, but I've not seen it for like 10 years. Russell Crowe in the wet house. Top Hat Man said, got my airsoft Ruger today. Realised the FPS 430. That's good, isn't it? That's more than my 430 feet per second. That's more than my Daisy Red Rider. Axe said 100 hang on. $70 for the cheapest, then no. No, I can't hear you. Well, yeah, South Korean Burns guy. Yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah, South Korean, that one. Yeah. I only know it's South Korean because it says it on the disc. no need for trolls with Z and flashlight around. Yeah, exactly. For fuck's sake. Don't forget, I can time mods out. I should be blocking the words wet house later as well. Joking. Bernard Sky said Koreans make fantastic movies. I've got Old Boy. So on DVD, I've got, so these are sort of Korean J horror type things. On DVD, I've got Pulse, Battle Royale 1 and 2, Ricky O, Story of Ricky, Versus, Bangkok Haunted, Old Boy, The Eye, Hard Boiled, Infection, Premonition, Lady Vengeance, Bullet in the Head, Tale of Two Sisters. Where the fuck is Bullet in the Head? I think I keep Bullet in the Head with my that must be with my war films. Where is that? That's weird, it's not up there. But yeah, I like a bit of J horror and all that. Where is my Bullet in the... Oh yeah, no, it's up there. Oh, I've also got Shogun Assassin, Itchy the Killer, the Bruce Lee films. But yeah. Top Up Man said, don't block Wet House. We'll have nothing to talk about in a Discord server. Not fast, except Zed gets paid to moderate with Mike's feet pictures. No one gets the feet pictures. No matter how much you fucking ask. Well, actually, no one's offered enough money yet, you know. I could start a bidding war anytime you like. Burning Sky says mixing Japanese and Chinese with Korean. Bloody racist. Oh, well, no, I was saying all of them. I was saying they're all. You know, it's a bit of everything. I got a bit of Japanese, Chinese, Korean. Bloody racist. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck's sake, I bet yours is. Tactical said, anyone want feet pictures? I've got a few. You can have a glowing toe. Have you not at least down a load of water all day, Tactical? Wash your kidneys out. Get a decent bit of water down you. That's what I would do. That's at the Lord Flash. At the sight of Mike's left big toe gives me power days. You wouldn't even know the difference. Top out, man. So I'll start at $4,500. Nice. There you go. Has this got a load of dislikes? Has it, Rich? How many dislikes it got? Steve said, "Do you think you're suitably equipped for the end of the day scenario?" I don't know. I'd be better prepared than most people, put it that way. What that's saying, I don't know. Your average person, I would be, yeah. Is there a load of dislikes, Rich? How many are there? I can't see where I am. Eight dislikes. I wonder what that was. Strange, isn't it? We went had a load of randomers on. Why would, and I'm not, you know, I was not going to affect anything. But if you are watching and you disliked, let me know what made you dislike it. Then maybe we can avoid the situation. Could be. There ain't been a lot of people on tonight though. Yeah. Could be. Ain't any male journalists. Strange, isn't it? Accent always have a plan B, C, D, and so forth. I don't normally get 8 dislikes, do we? George Sprout fanboys, maybe. Burst classes, what the fuck dislike? That's I don't get the old dislike stuff really. You know what I mean? If you don't like it, just stop watching, innit? I no point disliking. Top Hat Man said, "You'd last no time unless you stocked up on toilet roll and petrol. That's the most important stuff, obviously." Said the 8 must be Mike's exes. There you go. I reckon so. Richard said, or some of the trolls from things that were maybe. Top Hat Man said all his toes, but his big toes, as they didn't consent to be shared online. Who knows? Could be anything with dislike, but don't normally get that many. It could be, Zed. It could be. So yeah, about the watching the film. I doubt I'll do it tomorrow. We'll see. But I've got a feeling if I do it, I'll announce it properly. If we all watch a film together. It's trying to decide when to do it, when I'm in the mood for it. Yeah, so I don't think it'll be tomorrow, put it that way. Exactly, Axe. Yes, how did I grow my hands back? So then again, how did Mike regrow all those hands? Little people, I'm not sure that there are 8 journalists working for the Daily Mail. I always imagine it was written by 2 grumpy Eton old boys who never got their deposits back. Yeah, probably. Mother said, which do you prefer? Bullet to the head or shotgun to the face?
Yeah. Look at that. It just knocked the dirt out.
There you go. There's your answer. You're off, Tommy Doe. See you later. Yeah, I have no idea how many likes or dislikes there are while I'm watching. I might change it to subscriber mode. 15 years. Well, then no one can comment. Because I've not been on YouTube that long. So there are no journalists working for the Daily Mail, just a bunch of cock fucking mother. I suppose that's sucking in it. Cock sucking motherfucking arsewwipe dipshits. For God's sake. Ten dislikes. That's weird, isn't it? Tell me what you're disliking for. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. But I would like to improve this channel for your benefit. I don't care. I don't care. Gone over to check now. 11 dislikes. That went. It went to someone put one on and took it away. I'm gonna dislike my own video. You dislike this video. No, I don't dislike it, and I liked it. 19 likes. One of them are mine. That's weird as fuck. Someone put one on and took it away. I was watching it. 20 likes, 10 dislikes. Come on, tell me, genuinely tell me, why don't you like it? Steve said, have you ever tried to get a firearms license? No, I've never bothered, mate. I never bothered. To be honest, I don't know. I probably... Nah, I just never bothered. A lot of money to do. I don't like the thought of the police just being able to knock on your door and come in and, you know, not I'm doing anything criminal, but, you know, I don't want that. A lot of money to essentially hire your own guns that could be took away off you just like that, especially with YouTube. You got firearms licenses, you got to be well careful what you say. No, I don't think so, Mo. If they did, all they're doing is disliking. So I don't know. We're not doing anything other than disliking it, so I don't really care. Top Hat said, my reason to dislike, I liked it more when it was called JGR Survival. This WeaponCollector shite isn't up my street. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, that's a joke. What is going on tonight? Very bizarre. Well, I'll add one then. Now it's 14 and 20. That's 20 and 13. Just swap and change. Yeah, all my tattoos fell off as well when I became a weapon collector. Strange night tonight. Richard, yeah, I guess they're not entertained. Exactly. Someone ain't. Someone's not enjoying it tonight.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
I think so. I think so, Zed. Yeah, this is for all the dislikers out there. All 11 of you. It looks like some of them have taken them back and added them to the likes.
What, are you retarded?
Did you say you're off, Rich? Oh, no. Rich is still on. What you were saying, you're going off. Crypto, break out the smash it, mate. Funny thing, I've got the smash it just there, so I actually can get that for you. You're not your fucking. Christ's sake. I'll be honest with you, I've not been able to take the abuse tonight since fucking 5 minutes in. Fucking killing me. That's been played about 17 times
I'm
today.
gonna take this abuse much longer.
So yeah, this is pretty much, apart from forging the blade, this is homemade. So I made the sheath, bought some leather, made the sheath. And this was made out of I think it was a bill hook, wasn't it? Was it a bill hook? I can't remember now. Yeah, I think it was a bill hook, wasn't it? So obviously it was a completely different shape. Made the pommel, leather stacked handle, reasonably big. What's that? Fuck's sake, upside down. Just under 11-inch blade. Rich does shock you haven't worn out the keyboard playing those clips. I have, Rich. I have. The Carmarthenshire videographer. You right, mate? How you doing? And he said, thumbs up from me. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what all the bloody thumbs down was tonight. Maybe it was sympathy for all the abuse I was getting earlier. Ah, yes, he's gone down to 8 now. Nice. Yeah, tactical. I would find as many bloody home remedies for gout as you could personally, because I couldn't stand that shit for 2 weeks. I think the worst I ever had, it was fully on. So it started one day, peaked the second day, or peaked the third day, and then wore off quite quickly. But I was still limping for about a week though. But I didn't actually have gout, the full-on gout inflammation. It was just it damaged the joint. Yeah. What? Thank you, Crypto. He said I was family. Thank you, mate. The only ones I've got planned at the minute are these two, and I think it'll be this one. So out of a weed slasher, I'm going to make a dagger. That's the exact size of it as well. So it will have a, let's see, in inches. It'll have an 8-inch blade, 8-inch dagger blade. Not sure what handle. And I'm also going to do a tanto like this. These are the next things I've got planned to do. That's full size. Those are full size designs. Yeah, because if I ever get stabbed, I want it to be a blade like that. I'd like to be killed by UKP. It'd be embarrassing. That's right. Oh, Crypto, that's an awesome blade, and it's you. Thank you, mate. Top Hat, overall, do you prefer Imperial or Metric? I mean, to say Metric is objectively better, but I know a lot of people were originally taught the Imperial system. Like, so, well, that's it. Well, I do both. I was taught Metric, but when I went to work, I was working with older people, so they all fucking knew Imperial. So I had to learn inches and centimeters. But I've never had an issue with either. Centimeters is a lot easier though. Doing fucking eighths and 16ths and fucking, 5 inches and 3/16, shit like that. It's that's it's a lot fucking simpler just to do centimeters, millimeters, isn't it? But I'll be honest with you, do you know how I measure most of the time? I'll get a tape measure or a ruler, I'll hold it up to something, and whatever it seems to be lining up with better is which one I'll say. So if it seems to be lining up closer to, say, 11 inches rather than, what would it be, 28 centimeters or whatever, I would say whichever one it's closest to, really. But yeah, I've taught centimeters, but when you work with people older than you, anyone older than me was imperial. Yeah, so I had to do it at work because my cousin would always be inches and I'd be centimeters. Yeah, because my cousin's about, I can't remember, 5, 6 years older than me, maybe more, 10 years older than me. You're off to bed, Timbo. Good having you on, mate. See you later. Tatler said, a man never works in metric. Come to bed, baby, and get 700 millimeters. Just doesn't sound sexy. Fuck's sake. Outdoors addiction, how you doing, mate? You all right? I'm all right. A little bit tired. It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm normally wide awake at the minute, but yeah, quite tired at the minute. 83 Air Gun said, nice designs. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I'll make them soon. I've got quite a few things I could do, but I thought the next, hang on, fucking burp. The next projects I'm going to go reasonably easy with them. So yeah, I think I'll do them first. But I think I've got 2 weed slashers, so I can do both of those knives will be done in 1 weed slasher. And I've got 1 weed slasher left for something else, maybe another short sword, small sword. All Flash said the missus and R9's looking wicked, mate. Got all the parts on today. Just need the £90 limb and a pink sight, and it's done. Nice. Can you get a pink sight? I suppose you probably could somewhere, couldn't you? Top Hat Mounted. Us being in the UK, we're a bunch of choosy bastards. We have to, feet for height, stone for weight, miles for long distance, meters for closest. That's it. We're still doing things in 2 different. We still do both, don't we? And it can be very confusing. Yeah, because I'd much prefer meters over yards personally. Yards fucking awkward, that is. Crypto said that design looks like a Honshu Tantu. Thank you. Well, it's sort of based on those, and it's also based a little bit on the cold steel one. Yeah. It's actually going to have the same handle as the cold steel one as well. I've got the handle from I had a glass reinforced nylon knife, you know, those sort of stealth knives. Well, they're illegal now, so I cut the blade off and kept the handle. And I cut the handle down the middle, so I've got 2 slabs that I should be able to put on as the handle scales. Should work all right. I may need to get some epoxy though. It may have a couple of gaps in it, so I'm going to have to fill it with epoxy. But yeah, eventually, Slingshot, I might try and do some. I wouldn't mind copying one of the Honshu knives. I quite like the look of those. Burning Sky said, what's the discussion around defense and utility, bushcrafting knives? It does. It depends what you want your knives for, and it. A Bowie knife's quite a good all-round knife, isn't it? For you can use it for quite a few different things, or something like a smash hit. That could, that's a traditional. That's like a war knife, a war fighting knife sort of thing, but also a utility knife. You can do a lot of things with something like that, or a big Bowie. I like a Tanto though. I must admit, my favourite knives are fighting knives. I just like the concept of a fighting knife. It's just, you know, just something about a fighting knife, a knife that's designed really for one purpose only. Top Hat Manson, it's bound to get worse with Brexit. People aren't really required to do metric and stuff, because that's an EU thing. Gross and stuff. I get you. Yeah. Fuck knows, mate. But yeah, I had to work with people older than me, so I learnt both. And as I say, that may sound bizarre, but when I measure stuff, I'll go along with the tape, and whatever's closest to whichever line, I'll use either. But a lot of youngsters probably wouldn't know what 8 5/8 would even be, I doubt. That's it. Actually, that reminds me of the Cold Steel Recon. Do you know, Zed? I think that's what it's based on. I'm pretty sure I got a Cold Steel. Let me look it up. Yeah, I don't know if it was the Recon one. Look up Cold. I'll tell you which one it was. Cold Steel Tanto. It was the original one they did. It was the original Tanto they did. So it might be the San Mai. I think it's similar to the San Mai that I'm planning to do. I don't think it's. No, it's not. I can't remember now. But if you look up the very first Tanto they did, or Cold Steel Magnum Tanto, no, it's not that one either. I'll tell you what it will probably be though. Look up Cold Steel Tanto Light. It's going to be like that, but with a bigger blade. Yeah. This is what it's based on. This is what I looked up to copy. Hang on, I've got the fucking pretty sure this is what I looked up to Master Tanto, that's it. I think that's the one anyway. That's what I looked up to get my design, because that hand, I've got a handle like it. Can I do? Because mine's going to have a much bigger blade. Mine will just be a bigger blade, that's all. But if you look at the handle, I'm going to try to replicate that handle. How many? Yeah, 26 likes, 9 dislikes. That's a bit better. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. He said, so the fighting knife nowadays, kitchen knife and pound hand, yeah. Catman, you're right, mate. And he said, isn't there a sport where they fight with knives with using cuts? I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure. That's because I'm old school. I still used to ask for a quarter of sweets. Fuck that 200-gram shit. Top Hat Man said, I always loved that first Blood Rambo thing. Looked great and had the older variant when I was younger. Bernard said, old designs are best because they work. Exactly. Gripton looked like the Honshu Tanto as well, Mike. Let me look that one up as well. It does. Actually, you're right. Yes, you are right there. That's very much like that. Yeah. It does look like the Honshu. And I'll tell you what, Slingshot, the design I've got, it looks like the Cold Steel Master Tanto handle with the Honshu Tanto blade, because the Honshu Tanto blade's a lot longer. Although I think that's got the more traditional Tanto swept, like a katana type tip, whereas mine's got the very sharp-edged Americanized one, I think it's called. Yeah, I'll start them soon. Right, I'm going to make it 10 dislikes, and then I'll take it away. 27 likes. Richard, Mike, think you will try a stone weapon build like a stone axe or something. Yeah, maybe one day. That's never crossed my mind really, Rich. I never thought about that. Not properly anyway. I've never come up with a design. Yeah, I'll be up for that one day. I'll be up for that. The only things that I've been thinking about lately, I wouldn't mind doing some kind of you know those, I don't know what they are. The only way I can describe it is, you know, those Maori type weapons. They're not. It's Hawaiian type weapons with shark's teeth in them, like a shark tooth bat. But the teeth would be broadheads. I wouldn't mind doing that, or a baseball bat with broadheads in it for the spikes. I want to do a bigger handled warhammer with a slightly different striking surface. Those blades I've got, you know, the ones I'm going to do soon. Crypto, what did you want to see? Sorry, mate. What, the Honshu Tanto, you mean? I've shut the tab now. Hang on. There you go. But yeah, mine would have the different. Mine's got a more of the very sort of straight tip, rather than that one that's got the more curved tip, like a samurai, you know, katana. The price on that is 60 quid. 2 left. Richard said you could do that, but use the blade off electric hedge cutter. Ah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point, Rich. Yes. Yeah, you'd have all the blades ready, wouldn't you? Yeah. Good idea. Yeah, I'd say having individual blades, wouldn't it? Yeah. Leo Mano, thank you, Litter Picker, Shark's Tooth Club, Polynesian. I knew, yeah. Oh, so I was sort of right with Hawaiians then. Yeah. I know, you know, I wasn't exactly sure. That's why I wasn't saying definitely where it was. Yeah, but yeah, the Hawaiian, yeah, pretty cool weapons. Let's have a look at one of them. That's it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind making a similar thing, but instead of shark's teeth, broadheads, different broadhead blades. Let's show that quickly. Right, I'm gonna do not show that again. I don't need to see that. I keep seeing that. But yeah, that kind of thing, but with broadheads basically. So I said maybe one of these, maybe use Stanley blades. Let's have a quick look, Zed. Oh, it's gone to a that's gone to a page not found for me, Zed. I don't know if there's something missing in the link. Yeah, Calibus, I've seen those. Yeah, I might get some of them. Next time I get a bit of spare money, I'm going to buy some of those cold. You can get some cold steel cheap shot broadheads. You got some of those, ain't you, Crypto? Did you get some? Oh, by the way, did my video help you with your crossbow? I hope it did. Have you managed to uncock it now, at least? Yeah, I don't know why, Zed, but that link you put on is doing this. So yeah, I don't know. There must be something missing in it. You dropped my knife then. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I'm glad that helped you. I did make that video specifically for you, really. That's it. Calibus, yeah. Let me see. Prepper's Shop, dude. I think that's where I was going to buy them from. Carl, let me put in cheap shot. No, where the fuck am I going to get those from then? I don't know. I was going to buy some. No, I'm sure those on Prepper's Shop. I don't know. I was looking up Carl Steel Cheap Shop recently. Oh no, you know where it would have been? Merlin Archery, probably. Where's that? Yeah. Yeah, so is it £10 for 10? Full description. Yeah, pack of 10 pack. Yeah, you can get 10 for a tenner. 10 for about 11 quid, but you'd still have to you'd still probably have to pay the postage though. But in all honesty, that's fucking cheap. Can you imagine those on some pistol butts? What do you reckon? Be a bit big, I think, though. Fucking look big enough on the bloody thingy. Right, I'll try that again, Zed. Nah, still going to a 404 not found for some reason. Caliber said, I got mine from a nutty shop called Celtic Corner on Anglesey. Burnside says, sorry to sound like a noob, but the cheap shot seems overpriced. £11 for 10. That's not too bad, really, in all honesty, considering I've been struggling like fuck to find the bolts, not the bolts, the broadheads that I normally buy for my broadhead bolts that I sell. I've been really struggling to find them for £1 each now. They've gone up to, well, depending on where you get them, because the problem is they're either, you can get them either really cheap and they got loads of postage on them, or they're just really expensive. Jake, you right, mate? How you doing? Nice one from Ontario, Canada. You right, mate? Cobra Commander, how you doing, mate? I'll order your stock extender Monday, and then I'll sort out the full price for you. Or actually, I may have to do it before. But I can find out all the price first anyway, because all I need to do is, well, I may need to just find out the weight of the stock extender. Has anyone got a Horizon Redback stock extender they could weigh for me in grams? Well, it don't actually matter what it is. If anyone's got a stock extender they could take off and weigh for me so I can work out how much Cobra Commander's postage would be, and then I can get him to pay for it all. I'm quite tired tonight. Coffee didn't wake me up. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working, Zed. Unless you just send me. I'll tell you what, I can see the thing. It says Aztec obsidian blades were so sharp you could decapitate a horse with it. I'm just going to Google that. Right, copy. I'll Google that. Right, I'm not sure if this is the exact one you was doing, but I've just yeah, isn't obsidian supposed to be the sharpest material there is? And don't they make scalpels out of it? It cuts so well. Ain't fair guns. Crypto using the cheap shot for March competition. I think he's going to use his revolver, his CO2 revolver. You right, John? How you doing, mate? Mother said I'll message you about the R9 and the 2 redbacks this week. Nice. Oh, by the way, I haven't got both of them. I've only got one of the redbacks. The other one's never come back. So I've only got one of them. Yeah, I only ever got one back. I don't know where the other one is. So it's one red back in the R9. Yeah, I never got the second one. It may still come back. Jake said, yeah, the Macadel was a powerful weapon, able to sever a horse's head. And yes, that's it. Nice one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure obsidian is supposed to be one of the sharpest materials there is, sharper than any scalpel you can make. Lord Flaccid, what did you think of those turbine tips will be like, Mike? My tests are shit as don't have the distance. They're sort of in between bodkin and field tip. And supposedly meant to help accuracy. Doubt. I'm not sure because I'm not 100% sure with what makes a bodkin better than. I have theories, but I don't know why. That I can't prove it. But I suspect a bodkin penetrates better because of the angles of the sides, and they create almost blades themselves. So 4 or 3 would be tighter blades, if you know what I mean. And the more edges you have on them, the more it's just creating a domed effect, which isn't much different to a domed point, if that makes sense. So I'm not sure. I don't know if they will. I don't know if they'll penetrate any deeper than a standard. I don't know. I don't think they've got much advantage looking at them than a standard field tip, really. I think they'll do better than a field tip, though, because the field tips are often shaped like that deliberately to stop in a target rather than keep going for it. So I think they will do better, but I don't know if they'll do as good as a bodkin tip, put it that way. It's a bit like George Sprout's 5-sided bodkins. I think the more sides you have on it, the more it's replicating just a round dome anyway. Not dome, a round point. Cone. So the more edges you have, the more it starts to just become like a cone anyway. The less it starts to have sharp edges. That makes sense. That's my theory on why bodkin's better. Steve said, which one of the multi-fire crossbows would you choose out of the latest available? If I had to buy them with my own money, none of them. I don't know. There ain't many, is there? What ones do you mean though? Because there's only the Adder and the Adder 2 for full-size crossbows anyway. Pistols, they're all overpriced. They're either all overpriced or not well enough developed to be really good yet. John said, I've been busy or flat broke. Yes. Are you feeling better now, John? Jake said, I may have screwed up the name of the weapons. It's all right, Jake. I know what you mean anyway. Don't worry about me saying things. I'll always pronounce things wrong. Cobra Commander said, I'm excited to see how the redback will function with a Jaxie brace. Blue Creek's right, mate. He said, my favourite knife. Right, let me look that up, mate. He says, the all attack small warrior. All right. Oh, yeah, that's quite a nice little knife, actually, isn't it? Yeah. There you go. John said, Mike, if I get time, money, in a place, I'll try my Taurus Model 80 in the competition. Yeah, nice one, John. Excellent, mate. That said, were you addicted to the XR? Oh, definitely was. I'll tell you what, I do enjoy shooting the XR, definitely. Yeah, I couldn't stop. And I'll get back into that eventually. I don't know why I stopped. Injury won it. I shot it so much, I bruised my thigh. I bruised my hip when I was pressing it in. I had a big bruise on my hip where I was shooting it so much. Because that's where I'd put the stock in my hip and cock it like that. But yeah, I'll definitely get I'll tell you what, for the price, the Redback XR is excellent. It's just you do have to be careful shooting it. You can't rapidly shoot it. Not in my experience anyway. But it's for if you want. Right, here's my advice: if you want to try a magazine crossbow and you're not sure about them, get an XR. They're cheap as fuck. They're 30 quid more than a standard pistol crossbow. And if, to be honest, if you didn't like it, you could probably take all the bits off and put a fucking bolt holder on anyway, just shoot it normally. You're off bonus guy, good night, mate. Dad said they used to have a video of some ex-special forces fella trying one out. He was a bit dismissive of it until he brushed his leg with it and had to be rushed to hospital. Blood everywhere there was. Yeah, I bet there was. Yeah, I've heard obsidian is it's the sharpest material you can get, and it's sharper than any scalpels. And I'm sure they make scalpels out of them because it cuts so cleanly. It makes the wounds heal quicker. Richard said they also they are too picky about which bolts they will sell. That's it. That's it, Rich. They all are, all of them. Lord Flash said, "Oh, Jaws plus 5-sided bodkins at 60 pence a side, though. They'd only be 240 if they were 4-sider. And he'd be out of pocket, fuck's sake." Cobra Command said, "Bodkin penetrate because it's designed to penetrate through hard targets. They penetrate amazing in face. I think they may be better than broadheads because reduced drag." But yeah, that's basically what I'm saying, but in a sort of cruder way. But the more sides you have on something, it just replicates being a cone again. So it's not actually going to penetrate any better, I don't think. So the longer the point, the less sides on it, it's just going to work better, isn't it? Jake said, "I've had my fair share of injuries with weapons, mostly throwing weapons and hitting myself with gun butts once or twice, losing grip of a knife." Nice. Well, not nice, but you know. FN News said, "I thought you could not own guns." No, you can have loads of guns in the UK. What it is in the UK, although I don't need a license for any of mine, in the UK, if you want to have firearms, you have to have a license. So the easiest way I can put it is it's a bit like having a car license. You know what I mean? Over here, you have to pass certain things, do certain things, and then you get a license, and then you can have certain guns. Which it's not as bad as it sounds, really. Because if you think about it, with in regards to driving, you imagine if you was just giving out cars to every Tom, Dick, and Harry to drive, it'd be quite a dangerous place, wouldn't it? But yeah, there's loads of things you can have over here. You just have to have a license. That's all. Jake said one of the worst injuries was on high power rifle explosion. Really? Yeah, I've seen some like videos like that. Yeah, you can have more than a 2.2. I'll tell you what, FN, you can have a 50 if you can get the right reason to have it. You can have a 50 caliber, Barrett rifle if you've got a reason for it. Yeah. There ain't gonna be many people who have a reason, but you can, because you can look in English. If you look in, there's a magazine called Gun Mart, which is a UK gun, gun catalogue magazine. They sell 50 BMG rifles in that. Cobra said, "Mike, make some broadheads out of obsidian pistol." Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, Jake said, "Yeah, to FN. I have a few buddies in the UK, all are weapon collectors." Yeah, what I've got doesn't require licenses though, but what you need is a license. You need to be able to lock the guns up. With firearms license, you tend to need a reason for it. So, but you'll be surprised what you can have. There's a fair share of stuff you can't have as well, but yeah, but it's not as bad as people think. I think he's joking about the obsidian, Jake. I won't be able to get obsidian anyway. Richard said you can have some smooth bore elephant guns here as well. Right. I was going to see if there was an easy thing to look up what firearms we can have to show someone easily what we can have. But I don't know. I can't be asked anyway. Jake said, as a Canadian weapon collector, I need a permit for most firearms here in Ontario. There's a lot of mine are semi-automatic or automatic. Yeah. But yeah, most of what you can't really have over here is pistols, automatic weapons, maybe even semi-auto. But yeah, there's not really any restriction on the caliber of a gun. You can have pistols if it has a long barrel and basically a stock on the handle. But the easiest thing in this country to get our shotgun licenses, yeah, full semi-auto, long flash out. Shotguns, a standard double barrel, single barrel, or I think a pump action that can have 3 cartridges in. I could probably get a license for that pretty easily. All I would need is to prove that I'm competent in my gun safety and have a safe. That's it. Nothing else. Don't need nowhere to shoot it. You don't need to have land. It helps. It helps to have those things, but you don't have to. Cryptid, I'm back. I'd prepare food. Nice one, mate. Are you streaming later? I might watch if you are. Depending on who's on, I might comment. Even I'm still a bit paranoid about that at a minute. I don't want to put myself out there. You know what I mean? Although I came on yours, and it actually came on yours on video. It was even worse. That's what I don't know. Stupid earthlings here. Yes, and Centauri Primer, print me. We have pulse rifles in 90 watt range. That license. Calibus said we can have nearly anything, including AR-15s. They just need to be single shot. Only either straight pull or bolt action. Small caliber 2 can be semi-auto. Right. Yes, I'll be honest. I'm not really big on my gun laws because it sort of doesn't concern me because what I have doesn't fall under the firearms license rules anyway. Cryptid, I might let you on as a guest. I probably won't be able to tonight, Slingshot. In all honesty, mate, I'm very tired. But I wouldn't mind watching if you're on. Keeping an eye on things in the background, checking out who's doing what. But yeah, because I might end up watching it in bed, basically. Well, Cobra Command, you could technically have an AK-47 if it was, as they say, straight pull bolt action. So you'd have to shoot bolt. Yeah, you could basically, like if it was in that configuration. Because maybe Chris Rock had the right idea. Let everyone own guns, but charge 50 quid. Yeah, $50 a bullet. Yeah, that'd stop it, wouldn't it? Very clever. Jake said, "Weapon collector. I'm thinking about adding some newer weapons. What's out there? What would you suggest?" You know what, mate? I'm not really sure because I don't traditionally work, right? My work is YouTube, and I don't actually get paid, so I've not actually bought anything new for ages. Yeah, I was going to say something, but I will say what I was going to say. This is how fucking skint I am. I've literally been down to 2 pairs of trousers. That's it for fucking at least about 2 years. No, not that. No, about maybe a year. I've been down to 2 pairs of trousers. That's all I had. So I treated myself today because I spent some fucking. I sold some bayonets. Bought myself a new pair of trousers. So now I got 3 pairs. Yeah, that's how fucking skint I am. So yeah. So I've not actually bought anything for ages, weapon related, apart from well, that's yeah. I was gonna say I bought the Daisy Red Rider, but that was a donation money. That was donation on a live stream. So yeah, I don't look at a lot of new things because I can't buy it. Sadly, there's a lot of stuff. There's all stuff out there. That being said, though, if you ever did want to support to the cause, get me maybe a 4th pair of trousers. Here's how. The link's in the description, and that's not a joke, by the way. Or tactical. I'll send you a pair of mine, mate. You make sleeping bag out of each leg. It doesn't. I'll tell you what. It doesn't help. Tactical. The amount of weight I put on. I might have had a couple more pairs of trousers if I hadn't put on so much fucking weight lately. Yes, Zed. He said, "Don't be an arse. Buy a weapon collector glass." Here you go.
After a hard day's graft, nothing quite relaxes me. Like a nice cold pint of vodka. Oh dear. So don't be an arse. Get a weapon collector glass.
There you go. Can't believe I'm telling you how skint I am that I've got 2 pairs of fucking trousers. I've got 3 now. There's 1 on the way. Cobra said, "How about the mini striker?" Oh yeah, the mini striker would be worth getting. I'm not sure how available that is in America or Canada. Yeah, mini striker. Steve said, "How much longer do you think until they ban crossbows?" I'm not sure, because there's a big uproar right now about crossbows. Petitions that have got quite a lot of what do you call it? Signatures. And the government have pretty much said their response was, we changed the laws, or we did the laws in the 80s, whenever it was, and we think those are still sufficient now and that we don't need to change them. Because I don't believe anything the government says, but I don't think there's any point for them to make, like, if they was going to ban them, it would actually, and there's an uproar about it, and people are saying, this is a woman whose husband was killed with a crossbow and then stabbed her in the head with a bolt. Wouldn't the government be better off if they was going to ban them, just saying to her, "Yep, we'll ban them. Give us a couple of years, we'll do it." I don't think they'd say they're not going to. And then do it anyway. So hopefully they're not going to. Caliber said, "Do you make RX adder accessories?" I do. I'm going to make bayonets eventually. I have got an RX. Yeah, I've got a quiver. Do you want to see the quiver quickly? These, it does not include the bolts. So that's a quiver that would fit on multiple places on your either adder or R9. It can fit on any of the what do you call it? The weaver rails, Picatinny rails. Proper mount. Yeah, and bayonets will come later for those. Bolts not included. £22.50 for that without the bolts, because quite a lot of there is quite a lot of kydex in there. £22.50 without the bolts. That's 20 quid for the quiver. If you look online, then there's only one other person who makes these quivers. He's sat there 35 quid. I'd do it for 22. I'd do mine for £22.50 postage. There's only one other person who makes them 15 quid more than mine. Jake said the vest was from. Hang on, I missed something. Recently, I got a police bulletproof vest. Not needed along with the riot shield. Right, Calibus, what country are you in? You in the UK? If the crossbow crimes are so rare, it wouldn't be worth the time and effort. Exactly, that's what I think. That's pretty much what the government said, isn't it? Liverpool, yeah, Calibus, you get hold of me tonight. I've offered this to someone else. They've not replied to me in 4 days. You can have it. If you get hold of me before the other person does, you can have it. That's it, Lord Flash Up, the bloke from eBay. You know, it's a good quiver he does, but a lot more expensive than mine. So Calibus, this is my email. It was in the description as well. Email me there, and I can sort that out for you after this stream if you want. Right, Jake, how you doing, mate? I'm all right, just tired tonight. Email me, Calibus. So if you look there, if you look above, yeah, Carl. See that email below your name? Just email me there and sort it out tonight if you want. And I'll have it sent to you this weekend. I'm fucking knackered, Blue Creech. Yeah, chill one tonight, Jake. Although next week, if you want to come out, probably be just me and you. I don't mind. I'll message you next week if you want. Jake says, "Look, we've got 2 Jakes on tonight." Yeah, I'll do smaller quivers for the pistols as well. That's the smaller pistol ones. They come with the bolts. Obviously, I can't include the bolts with that because these bolts on their own is about 20 quid. But the bolts on them are so cheap, I include the bolts. Brave Fire said, any good rat trap people could recommend. The only thing I know about that is if you get hold of my brother. Brave Fire. I'll probably stay on for a little bit longer, maybe another 10 minutes. I doubt I'll watch that film now. It's 2 hours long as well. Where was I? Tactical Air, WC, don't be all a shiver don't be all a shiver by a quiver. Then said, I saw some nutter went mad with a hammer today. Whacked a few people. Hammers should be banned. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so well, I was going to watch some Korean horror film, Jake. But in all honesty, it's 2 hours long. I'm too tired now. I think I might watch a bit of comedy and go to bed. I'm not fucking knackered. The other Jake said, I got to get one of these little quivers. It'd be good for my pistol crossbow. What, Jake? Where do you live? Jake Eves. Where do you live? I can't remember where you said you live. Are you the one from Canada? I can send them to Canada. The only thing is, the fucking postage is, well, it's not that much, but it might be getting off for 10 quid postage. So if you want, again, you can message me. I've got loads of those quivers ready. Message me saying about a quiver. Yeah, and I'll look into the postage for you if you're not in the UK. But I will send stuff abroad as long as you're prepared to pay for the postage. For air guns and a female wants beat with a bunch of flowers. I think they should be banned. So yeah, Caliber, send me a message now and I'll check my emails quickly. See if it comes through. Nice, yeah, all right, yeah. Yes. As soon as this finishes, I'll sort it out with you. So yeah, right, Carl, when this finishes, I will I'll send you the details. So you know it's the quiver without the bolts. Just connect straight on. I can send you some pictures. The other bloke who wanted it will just have to wait because he's waited too long now. I've been waiting. I've sent him all the details to pay and all that. He said he wanted it and he never got back to me. So it's just tough luck. You just have to wait because I make more anyway. I've ordered more Kydex to make more anyway. So yeah, good quivers really. Caliber said my daughter bought a SIG P3650 today. It's really good. When I asked her why she got it, she said it was cute. Yeah, why not? And you know what I mean? Why not? So yeah, the bloke there, he's paid for his. It's weird. I've had one of those weird days where I have fucking ages where I don't sell anything, and then I suddenly sell shitloads in 2 days. I've got to make sure I'm not losing track of what I'm selling. You know what's been paid for. So who was the other one? Jake Eves. Yeah, Jake. Did you see the email? The emails. This is my email. And what you want is a pistol quiver for, just to confirm what you want it for before you buy it, because it will fit on Tomcat 2, Horizon Redback or Redback XR, Tron, anything with a weaver rail basically. So if it's got a weaver rail on it, that'll fit on it, which it would fit the new Stinger 2 as well. That is do you mean up there? That's an SMK S2, is it? Quite an old. They're a bit shit in all honesty. More faster, probably because it's a lot of folks' payday, Mike. A funny thing, I thought it might be that, yeah. The funny thing is that's when the donations come in after time. You know, none all month, and then the end of the month or the beginning of the month, everyone suddenly you know. Mother said, get the bodkin tips from GoGun and start making tests with them. What you have. Yes. I don't know what that says underneath. You have to ignore that. That says, try a different browser. But just to confirm, GoGun bodkins buy. Jack said, I think I might just look online just in case I get in trouble with the law, as I don't know the legality of stuff in this province. Well, it's up to you. It's only I could take the bolts out and send the quiver on its own. Surely there'd be no issues with just a quiver. These bolts are like the cheapest bolts you can get anyway. I just supplied them with the quivers so that no one can ever say to me, the quiver won't fit the bolts. Well, it does because you've got them in it. So just to cover my ass, I'll send you, I'll sell you a quiver without the bolts if you want, and then what you're getting is just that. It's up to you. It's all right. I'll knock a bit of money off taking the bolts out, obviously. Ain't for any guns. I had to put my quiver on the Cobra pistol crossbow, Mike, but I had to fit a small segment of picket. Ah, right. So yeah, you had one of the older ones, but yeah, as long as you can put on the old ones, get a bit of Picatinny on it, and that'll work, won't it? So they will fit, but you have to put a bit of modding for the older ones, don't you? Jake, it's up to you. It don't matter if you don't want to. Yeah, but I understand. Next to the SMK, that is a what the fuck is it? HX Outdoors. HX Outdoors. Something really weird knife that is. Look up on my channel, HX Outdoors, and you'll find it eventually. HX Outdoors mercenary knife, I think it's called. Yeah, nice one, Jake. It's up to you, mate. I better put that back because that's with a package. Yeah, the offer's there. I can always sell it without the bolts, and then pretty sure there'll be no issue then. I just supply the bolts so people. I wouldn't even need to put the bolts in, but I like to put the bolts in so no one can ever say it don't fit bolts when it does, because you get it. But mine do anyway. That for the way that I've designed my quivers, they're a pressure fit, so they'll fit any bolts. And if some are loose, you can put the larger O-rings on. If some are tight, you just put a little bit of lube rail on your bolt before you put it in. It just makes it, yeah. So they'll fit any. Oh, nice one. Yeah, I'm just looking at that Cobra Commander. He said, yeah, check out this picture of a stump I shot with the jassy bolts with various heads from my redback. I thought you might like them. Nice one, yeah. Yeah, that's got a fair way in, isn't it? And you've got one of the sort of twisty turbine ones, a standard, what they call willow leaf broadhead. And what's the other one? Is that a field tip or a bodkin? Can't tell. Oh, it's a bodkin tip, yeah. Right, so yeah, just remember, if you buy a quiver off me, you have to make sure that your pistol crossbow has a weaver rail on it. Brave Fire, did you check out Mark's videos? He might know something good. So what have I sold tonight? At least one of them. They are. That's good. Right. Yeah, because if we sort it out tonight, I'll have that ready. I'll have it sent to you. I can have that in the post this weekend. Tomorrow. Right. Call it a night there, I think. Chances of doing the joint film watching thing tomorrow, probably not. I'll have a think about it tomorrow in the day. I might do though. Depends how tired I am, really. Galabus said, I watched your torpedo vid before. Can you make throwing? I have made a throwing axe, yeah. Yes. Look up, yeah, I think I've got 2 axe throwing videos. You just missed me, Natural Born Kitty. I'm just about to go off, mate. Should be coming Monday, mother. Monday. Should be coming Monday. Great says one little 2 I'd recommend to anyone who uses guns and throwing weapons and crossbows. Make sure you wear a face mask. Yeah, you'll see I do wear eye protection nowadays. Well, I always did, but I make more of a point of making sure on videos I am, so it sort of proves it. Depends what you're using, but yeah, there are some things I ain't fucking risking it. Yeah, so there's a small chance if I get a decent night's sleep tonight and a nice lay-in tomorrow, I might be on tomorrow night and we'll watch a film or something. Maybe we'll watch a few episodes of In Bed With My Dinner for the people who've never seen it. Or people who have seen it, because anyone who's seen In Bed With My Dinner would like it. I can't see anyone who wouldn't have liked In Bed With My Dinner. And I'm not on about In Bed With Madonna either. In Bed With Me Dinner is what it is. Yeah. Right. Might see you tomorrow night. Otherwise, just be back in the week doing videos. And if Crypto's on later, I might watch that. I don't know if I'll comment though, because I may be in bed. So it means I'll be on PS4 where I can't comment anyway. Right. See you all later. Good night. Yeah, see you soon. See you later. And I'll message you, Carl, in a second.